I make sure to pray a day. The anime been taking the pain away. What am I doing with my life? Seriously. Welcome back, guys, to another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing what happened in Miami, Florida Convention 2021. Boy, how much we've battled to put this together. Oh my gosh, this has been... Wow. I mean, yeah, I know the convention's been kind of like a long time ago, but I still want to go through some of the footage and some of the songs that, I just, wasn't really satisfied about the outcome. But, I guess you can say at the end of the day, we did our very, very best, and that's what really counts. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So, for the first song, we already had issues with the sound system in which just a lack of monitor with us, and that's why we couldn't really hear ourselves. So the intro starts off with the guitar, but the reason why we didn't enter together was because literally we couldn't hear the guitar. A lack of help from our sound system guys. Yeah, a lack of hospitality there, so don't know what happened, but nothing was prepared for us. Right there, we were supposed to enter all of... You can't hear nothing coming out from the guitar. Just nothing. So for this first song, it went very well. Very nice paced, tempo on point. The hits, matching the drums and the bass lines on point as well. Very, very nice job on everyone here. Especially the choir. The choir here, man, they brought color, a lot of color into these songs. Especially the slow ones. A lot of color. And one. There we go. Ooh. Little pause was on point right there. And here we go. Woo. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Very well coordinated there. And one. There we go. On the choir. Just there. Just that part there. When they say Senor right there, watch. Oh man. That's just like different voices brought together, and it brings this like rainbowish color feeling to the song. And that's what I really loved about this song right here. So yeah, this song right here, we had a moment. Despite having a kind of like a rough start, but once we picked up the rhythm of the song, from there, it's just, yeah, we did what we planned to do. And then the ending, oh man. I really loved how this song ends. Really love it. One and exhale. Ooh, right there, right in that moment, guys. Like it just clicked. Like something just clicked. Like we had a moment there, but we ran into issues. This song right here, just very well coordinated. A little bit of a rough start, but finished off strong, and just, oh man, it's just it really had a moment for us there. And that was the purpose for all of these songs right here, for us to have a moment to really perform well, like perform well enough and deliver these songs well enough to just, you know, share a moment with everybody. And that was like the whole goal of this event and why I brought these songs together. But you know, later on you're gonna see, I'll explain it later, and some things weren't really planned, and you know, things didn't go to plan that much. But you know, despite the fact that we faced problems throughout the performance, we still held tight to each other, and we still managed to, you know, get through it, uh, with making as little mistakes as possible. Mistakes were made, yes, but you know, we tried our best to, you know, pick up the rhythm from the rest of the band. So yeah, that was it. All right, this second song here, listen to the intro. That was it. Okay, so problem here, first of all, the actual intro for this song, which is called "Tú eres mi Dios," right? So the intro for this song, "Tú eres mi Dios," goes something like this.
Y te adoramos. Santo eres, Señor. Digno de gloria y de majestad. Santo eres, Señor.
Of course, I wasn't really expecting it to go as it goes in the song, but at least somewhat similar. And the problem I had with this is that it was just a very dull intro, a very dull and just kind of like a dry way to, like, you know, enter a song. And not only that, it's just that it almost sounds like you're just improvising. It's just like we just have this pause, and you know how sometimes when you like play like a certain song, and then you know there's a like a small gap of a pause throughout like the song, right? And then from there, like some musicians just improvise something because, you know, I don't know, like it's just like kind of like that moment where it's like the ministering's going on, so like you're just there, like everyone just is on strike, but some people are just kind of like just improvising something, right? Doesn't mean it's actually a song, but they're just improvising something for the time being, right? That's how it sounds like right here. It doesn't sound like the intro for the song, nor does it sound like he's entering into this song or into another song right here. You would have to hear the actual song in order to say, oh, okay, he's trying to enter into this song. But if you just hear it like that without any knowledge of how the song goes, you're just gonna be like, well, what's he doing? I mean, he's just improvising something, but are they gonna go to this next song or what? You know, that's the issue that I had right here. It's just a very lack of skill, very simple, and yeah, it's just yeah, it was kind of awkward for a second, as you heard in the video. But you know, the only thing saving us from that awkward silence is when people started clapping. That's the only reason. Yeah, see, look. Very nice interest right there. Ooh, very nice job there on the brass. Very nice job. Here's one mistake coming up. Right there. Build up came way too early. That build up was too early. Alright, so right here, yeah, the brass we're supposed to enter a little bit earlier. Well, the reason why for that happening is because I told our sax player Kevin, if you know him from my other videos, to wait one measure before entering, and then I'll cue him in. And the reason for that is because I didn't want to have some sort of crossover where like the guy or our lead singer and pianist was still singing and then the brass enters way too early. That's the only reason why. And then another little issue right here, throughout this part right here where the brass, if you just listen, yeah, our pianist is was struggling with the notes right there. Don't know why. Maybe it's just a lack of practice. But again, we've been practicing together, and I'm pretty sure, from everyone's part, I would expect them to at least have most of it down and not having to have like struggles of what the notes are. And the way we ended, I kind of didn't really like it either. We kind of just paused. Yeah, we kind of just cut it like that. We were supposed to slow down, right? Just slow down the tempo while the brass was still playing, and then from there, just kind of like exhale, not just suddenly pause, and that's it. And I kind of understand why we did that, because we weren't really sure how we were gonna end on that song. But then again, it's just lack of practice, I guess you can say. But again, I don't want to make any excuses, so that's why I'm criticizing this as I am now. There we go. Very nice entrance right there. Very nice. Although I would say the tempo is a little too fast. Little too quick there on the tempo. Yeah, that's the one issue that I had throughout these songs that we were doing. And also, alright, this whole song went pretty well. We started off strong, and throughout the whole song we were just killing it. That was pretty much, that's it. We're just killing it right there. But when it came for the okay, this thing is just like really just kind of tweaking. But when it came to the when it came into the transitions, that's when the struggle came in. That's when the struggle was real. I'd say mostly for the drummer part, because yeah, just not very well coordinated right there for the transitions. And we'll get to that in a bit. Right there. Oof. 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 Jeez, man. Yeah, little problem. I forgot what specifically we were meant to do there. But I know it wasn't supposed to sound like that. You know what I mean. But yeah, throughout the whole song, really nice. Yep. And there goes another mistake. So, don't know why he kind of just paused there like he wasn't so sure. So let's see, backtrack a little bit. He was supposed to pause and enter. Dun 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 dun. He was supposed to enter on those notes, but yeah, just well, kind of just didn't do that. Kind of forgot. Ooh, nice job right there from the brass. Very nice job. Very nice job. So third transition and last transition that's coming up right here. And this one was actually on point, so I'm really satisfied on how we entered on this right here. Dun, dun, dun. Pause. 1, 2, 3, and 1. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we needed throughout this whole performance. That's what we needed to be. Very well coordinated. But when it came to the rest of these fast songs, ay, man, it was a mess, but we came back. We came back from it. We bounced back every time we made a mistake, and that's what I really like about this. And that's what I really like about working with the best of the best musicians right here. Is that even though we make some mistakes and some of them just sound like, oh my goodness, but we managed to come back, and we're just there and we're giving it our best, and that's what really matters at the end of the day. So yeah. But either way, I just wish we could have done something different. And I really like how we ended here, slowing down with the tempo and just finishing it off. Ooh, right there. This is a moment of tensing up and an exhale. Ooh. Enter into the next song right there. Very nice job for this choir, this our backup singer right here. Don't really want to say her name in respect of her identity, but very nice job on her part. Just very well sung. Yeah, it's just and very well paced as well. Even though technically I kind of wished it was slowed down a bit a bit slower, a bit more. You know what I'm saying? But this was just very well performed on the beginning. I really liked how the girls just came in the second time. Yeah, just very nice job right there. And then the build up. The build up had a little issue you hear right now. Supposed to go faster. Yeah, nah. That buildup was kind of meh. Mostly on the drummer's part. He failed to keep up with the tempo as we were trying to go faster. I kept looking at him. I kept looking at him saying, "Hey, go faster!" Like I'm just there, like faster, bro, faster. But he just, I don't know why he just didn't change the tempo. That's what I had an issue with right there. Yeah, too slow. Too slow. Supposed to go faster. And then when he entered, that's when he started going quicker, which kind of threw me off. But I managed to keep up with him. So yeah, throughout this whole song, besides that, everything else went fairly well. So yeah, once this song ended, we just kind of moved on to other songs right here, like choros that we already know. And from there, just other random songs in the spot that we already know, which wasn't an issue because we already know the song. So yeah, weren't any parts to it, just going with the flow, and that was pretty much it. All right, so that's that. But the issue that I have with that, all right, which is this. So we're throughout performing, bro. Like you see, just time passes by, and then our yeah, our brass section doesn't look so happy. Uh, yeah, but what could I do? I guess you can say we didn't have enough time, but despite of not having enough time, we did practice for every Saturday for 2 months, almost every Saturday. Some Saturdays were canceled, but still, I would expect to at least. I just wish we could have done something more than just these songs right here. So yeah, it was kind of a flop, but what really saved us is just everyone doing performing their part very well. That was it. There was an issue with performing with these songs, and but yeah, so the issue I had though right here, the little issue that I had is just like throughout. You see, like from here we just have and then we just have like just kind of improvising something. But that's all they did. But throughout the whole performance, they were just kind of just hanging around. The brass sections. They just yeah. They were just there like, well, I'm there like, I feel bad, and then this guy's like, oh my goodness, like, I'm so miserable right now. But yeah, the issue I have with this is I really this time around just kind of really wanted to avoid doing coros for this particular event. I didn't mind it so much for the first service, but for the second service, I really wanted to avoid that. But yeah, things didn't go according to plan, and that's what I kind of got bummed out on. The reason that being is exactly for this reason. The brass section is just hanging around and about. And also I want to do something more special for the biggest event that we host once a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to do something special. It's a pretty big privilege to, just for them to invite us to play, and for us to do something like that. Yeah, it just doesn't do it for me. So yeah, you're gonna want to have something special. But yeah, like I'm saying, these guys are just hanging around, and also we had the privilege on with playing with Central's group, but unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. But yeah, the thing is that when you have a band, when you have a full band, when you have choir, when you have the brass section, when you have a really good drummer, right? You want to use that to its fullest extent. You just don't want it to go to waste at all for any reason. Right, there's no problem with having a strike here and there if that's how the song goes, right? But just to like throw them under the bus and just kind of just go on with the flow with the chorus, and yeah, they're just hanging around. You're not using them, you're just having them on strike throughout the whole rest of the performance. It's like, all right, we're gonna do these songs right here, we have all these parts for you guys, but throughout the whole other half of the performance, you guys are just on strike. Like, all right, well then what's the whole point of us being here, right? So yeah, that's the issue that I have when I have a band, when I'm working with the full band like this and with really great musicians. I want to use them to the fullest extent and not have them go to waste, if you know what I mean. I don't know if I make myself clear, but yeah, to close it up, to summarize it all, like I said before, and I'll say it again, things didn't go as planned. And it wasn't so much that the performance was lacking, right? The performance wasn't lacking any particular like skill, or just like not knowing what to do, or not being so sure how the song goes. No, the performance wasn't so much of an issue. Yeah, there were a few mistakes here and there, like with the notes and stuff like that, but the performance went well. The problem was the deliverance of this performance, the way we delivered these songs. That's the only issue I had. Is the reason why is because as you saw earlier, the transitions that we did, or some of the intros that we did, didn't really go that well, and especially for the very very beginning, they didn't really go that well. But yeah, like that's the only reason, or the only issue that I had with this particular event. Was just kind of just lacking on delivering these songs well. Performance wise, it all went phenomenal. It all went very well. Very nice job for everyone. Very nice job on everyone's part. I'll give them that. but the only kind of the thing we were lacking on is delivering it, like have like pretty much like just the punchline, or I don't know how to say it very well, but and I don't know if I'm using the correct words, but yeah, this, like I said earlier, not everyone could have joined us for this event, which was very unfortunate. That's what kind of just led to us kind of just not doing so great. It was very unfortunate that these people couldn't join us for this event, but we held our ground, and we worked with what we had to work with. Originally, this group was brought together by three people, which was obviously my dad and two other people. You've seen them in the past events that we've uploaded in our church channel. So yeah, those guys are pretty much like, I guess you can say, the founding fathers of this event. I mean, of this particular convention group. They're the ones that brought this whole group together, and they're the ones who put this whole group together. So yeah, these guys are in charge. But unfortunately, some things went downhill during, like, along the road, and they couldn't join us for this event. So yeah, that's another reason why we couldn't perform as well. Is because without their leadership, I was kind of just, I had to step up to take second in command and help my dad out with bringing this together. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for this convention performance, Miami, Florida, 2021. Man, Miami, humid as hell, just very humid. Yeah, very humid. I just really wish we did something more special, but this is all we could have brought, and especially due to some issues here and there, but we pulled it off either way. And my rating for this, ooh, now the rating. When it comes to this particular things, I don't not mess around. I'm very, very critique about these things. I'm very just very, like, I criticize about these things, and I'm very unbiased, especially for my part. But if I were to give this a rating out of 10, I would give it either a 6 or a 7. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice for just this time, for this time around. I'll be nice, and I'll give them a solid 7. Just a solid 7. Nothing lower, nothing higher. All right, just a 7 out of 10. So yeah, mainly because everyone. Oh crap! Mainly because everyone did their part as best as they could, and as best as they can. So as best as they could, like, that's that's what really counts for me. And that does it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope you guys enjoyed some of the little behind the scenes here and there. And anyway, until next time, until the next video, I'll see you guys in a bit, and capiche.